Albee.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7-11.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Lynn has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Nick Markakis digging in now. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken but called a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Peraza ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down. At the plate, Jose Peraza, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-siders out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand, losing record in front of the home.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Zue Lin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a perfect 4 for 4. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here at all set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Line hard to the left side. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Back up the middle. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Tyler Flowers is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So here now is Jackie Bradley. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Freeman is up with it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7.
So one away here with the bases empty. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Fried isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just has pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's off the green monster. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now. Down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So here's Michael Chavis now. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Back goes Ozuna. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. And here's Jose Peraza.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that. You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, third base.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Devers.
From the belt, the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now
so it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Lined hard toward right center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. Peraza rounds the corner and is headed home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he's safe.
Now batting.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He pulls this one into right. Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Reds.
Leading off.
Here's the first pitch to him.
The shortstop.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop up. Chavis is there for it. 1 down.
Batting 9.
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So up steps Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He flied out leading off the ball game. Weekly hit to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Nick Markakis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Braves are able to get one back. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the
off.
outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Verdugo.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Junior.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So he's into second there with their fourth double of the ball game. And right on cue, we'll take a look at the team leaders in doubles from a league-wide standpoint. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Christian Vasquez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bradley, the runner at second with 1 away. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him change. It's something off the plate. He grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Chavis absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch,
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Flowers.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Braves strand ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Peraza. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes down.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Rafael Devers is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 out. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation. Pulled
toward right center field. Acuña on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. So two gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set and the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Dansby Swanson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Shane Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Green.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Christian Vasquez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Ozuna. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Called strike. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 23.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Chavis. It comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
So he sets him down swinging. Nick Markakis goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. It's still an 8-1 ballgame. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that will bring in the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Okay.
The pitch.
Peraza.
Now the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now
is Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Devers.
Here comes the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Tyler Flowers comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler Flowers goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Charlie Culberson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Correct.
Into the box now, Zue Lin. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down quietly. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Sox have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset. And he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch, pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Nick Markakis, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Mark Melanson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Mark Melanson.
Christian Vasquez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Bullet back up the middle. Acuna patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the
Now
inning.
batter,
Thought he
the
might be on
designated
base
hitter.
with some sort of a hit,
Kevin.
but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Kevin Pillar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number
Into the box
23.
now, Michael Chavis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The more things change, the more
number
they
3.
stay the same.
Second
This guy's
baseman,
been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Jose Peraza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that one right down Main Street. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Marcus Walden comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes set and the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Same pitch right there. You could tell he measured it, but he still missed it. Let's see if he goes back to that one more time.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Tyler Flowers is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. Boston jumped. We are under the lights this evening as we get you. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Travis.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Nick Markakis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Verdugo looks up. Gone!
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
The first
so next up will be Freddie Freeman. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Still only one out in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ozuna, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Strike one to start the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, barehanded at his knees. How about that? But two in the end. Now in the box, Kevin Pillar, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Culberson is there. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate. But he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases, but he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Back goes Ozuna to the track, to the wall. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
No balls and a strike to count. Good curveball, strike 2. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The second baseman.
Standing in, Jose Peraza, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Line drive to center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Leading off
Here comes the first pitch.
The catcher, Tyler.
And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman, Moreland. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The shortstop, Charlie.
First delivery to him on the way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Benintendi is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. A ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 the count. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the second inning coming up, all square at 2 apiece.
Leading off for the
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The right fielder.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Strike 2.
Down 0-2.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Kevin Plawecki stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Plawecki, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuña's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 5.
Striding in, Kevin Pillar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Camargo picks it up cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuña going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that is through into left field, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hernandez comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Popped him up. Albies waits on it, and that retires the side. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pilar has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Plawecki over to his left, and that retires the side. Down in order.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Line toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kevin Plawecki. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on the way. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Peraza at third with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. At the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. No hits to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Now batting, the
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and all set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pillar's there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Plawecki shading to his right, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Another 0-2 home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts is there for it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. To short, hit hard, right to him. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's safe.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled
The
on that
right fielder,
lineup
number
card because he's on
99.
fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Lined hard toward right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that's going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Kevin Plawecki is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Melanson pauses. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Line towards center field. Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to return. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Tyler Flowers is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Mazza is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
In now, Charlie Culberson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for Atlanta. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They're finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Rafael Devers is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now
here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
That's count 0-2.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Liner toward right center. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Now
A.J. Minter takes the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now pitching for the
plate now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Called strike 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna's there for it. And that ends the inning. So it's Nick Markakis digging in now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone over the monster for a home run. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
Left fielder.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
From the stretch. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's green. 3 for 4. He's looking locked.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna's there for it. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. In to score, the runner from third.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
In now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1 count and the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Culberson relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ozzie Albies
starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, Tyler.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. This is line to left. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Boy, talk about having a debut where he gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day. Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Mitch Moreland is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Strike 2 up in the zone. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a
number
combination
3,
of spotty
second
pitching
baseman.
and inconsistent
Okay.
defense, and now they posted an amazing 14
Peraza.
runs on the board.
At the plate, Jose Peraza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's just 1 for 6. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate,
The right
kept his
fielder,
hands
number
back, stayed
99.
through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Verdugo.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
To the plate now, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. 3 runs already home here. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Luke Jackson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder, number 5.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kevin Pillar, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's off the green monster. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll get in there safely.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Wow, This has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've
Now
given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
In now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Martinez is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Now the 0-2 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But tack on. Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Josh Osich has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
35. Josh Osich.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Osich has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. Travis d'Arnaud, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Devers backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The first base
riding in once again, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled off. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Braves strand 1, and they remain well behind. Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
The first baseman.
In there, 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And that's the first out.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Standing in, Jose Peraza. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one will bounce into the wall. Peraza blows through the stop sign, headed for home. A tag from Flowers. He's out at the plate.
Now batting. The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. as he lifts it in the air to right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the... And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Down and away, ball one.
1-0.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The left field
digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
To second for 1, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 18-3 tonight. Boston claimed victory by